I started knitting to help with my mental health. We don't traditionally talk about stuff like that in sport. We're not supposed to do fear. Being in the public spotlight since the age of 14, I've had some amazing experiences, and I've been proud to represent my country. But there have been times when I felt that I wasn't good enough. I felt I couldn't dive. On some days, the biggest leap was simply getting out of bed. This year, listening to many sports people open up and talk about their own struggles has inspired me to open up and talk about my own mental health more often. In the summer, Olympic gymnast Simone Biles withdrew from competition at the height of her career, put her hands up and said that she was struggling. We should all be inspired by the strength she showed, that it's okay to not be okay. And when that happens, that you are right to lay down boundaries and not to harm yourself to please others. I'm incredibly lucky that I can live my life as an out gay man. My family, friends, fellow divers, and my coaches have all been amazingly supportive. Mostly they don't care because it doesn't change who I am to them. I'm deliberately myself, and this is just a bit of extra information. So what? Who cares who's gay anymore, right? But if we are talking specifically about sports, football is the world's most popular. There are over 65,000 people who play the game professionally. And do you know how many top-flight professional football players are out as gay? One. One footballer has felt able to come out and talk about his sexuality. In October, Australian player Josh Cavallo came out and is currently the only out top-flight men's footballer. Well done, Josh. I mean, your courage is amazing. But just think for a moment about the number of players who are too scared to speak up and how lonely that must be. Nearly 7% of people in the UK identify as gay or bisexual, and there are around 500 Premier League players. That means, statistically, there are nearly enough players for 3 football teams running out onto that pitch every week. At least one gay man in every single club in the Premier League living a lie. So if I had one Christmas wish, it would be that next year that changes. That one impossibly brave Premier League player steps forward and says, I am gay. That person would inspire gay people everywhere, give hope to thousands of teenagers struggling with their sexuality, and save the lives of countless young people who don't currently feel like they have a place in this world. In 2022, the World Cup is being held in the second most dangerous country for queer people, Qatar. Why are we allowing places that aren't safe for all fans and all players to host our most prestigious sporting events? Hosting a World Cup is an honor. Why are we honoring them? Holding a Formula One Grand Prix is an honor. Why are we honoring Saudi Arabia? Women's sport seems to be further ahead than men's. This year's Olympics saw its first trans athletes competing, and Quinn was the first out trans Olympic medalist, securing the gold for the Canadian women's soccer team. The fact that they achieved this in the current climate of fear and panic around trans people makes their achievements all the more impressive. There is no LGB without the T. We can make this country the most accepting, the most inclusive, the most progressive country on earth. What if in Britain anybody could be anything, regardless of where they started? What if we all started from the same place? Now, wouldn't that be something to be proud of? Merry Christmas, everyone.